into the curriculum of medical schools. This project is part of collaboration between the Faculty of Medicine Universitas Lampung, Hanyang University Seoul Hospital, South Korea, the Asian Development Bank, and the Republic of Korea E-Asia and Knowledge Partnership Fund. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to welcome Honorable Professor Dr. Insinyur Lusmelia Afriani as Director of the University of Lampung, or the representative. Honorable Doctor of Engineering Suripto Dwi Yono as the Acting Dean of the Faculty of Medicine Universitas Lampung. Honorable our invited speakers, Professor Bong Yung Kim, MD PhD, Professor Jao Hun Oh, MD PhD, and Dr. Kyung Hun Yo from Hanyang University Seoul Hospital, South Korea. Honorable Manager of the PIU Happy Project of the Universitas Lampung, Professor Dr. Satria Bangsawan, and also the team of curriculum development in tropical infectious disease, Faculty of Medicine, Universitas Lampung. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start our agenda today by saying Bismillah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ladies and gentlemen, for today's program, we will have 5 sections. First, the report by the Acting Dean of the Faculty of Medicine, Universitas Lampung. Second, the opening speech by the Rector of Universitas Lampung or the representative. Third, praying. Fourth, post-evaluation survey from Professor Bong Yung Kim, MD PhD or the team. Fifth, presentation session from UNILA team on how to apply e-learning materials to curriculum. And last but not least, discussion about the plan for the future between 2 universities. To start this event, I would like to invite our Dean, Doctor of Engineering, Suripto Dwi Yono, to give his event report. Your time, please, sir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Honorable Rector of Lampung University, Vice Rector Lampung University, Nanang University, Hanyang University team, Professor Bong Yung Kim, Professor Ji Hun Oh, Mr. Kung Hum Yo, Manager Heti Lampung University, the Vice Dean of Medical Faculty of Lampung, and the team of curriculum development in tropical and infectious disease, Medical Faculty of Lampung University, the committee team, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to thank to ASEAN Development Bank, the Republic of Korea, E-Asia, and Knowledge Partnership Fund, and Hanyang University for opportunity and trust in Lampung University to organize the education educational capability of medical school responding to infectious disease like COVID-19. Dear ladies and gentlemen, during 2 days, we will appreciate in 4 workshops innovation of educational capability of medical school responding to infectious disease like COVID-19 activities. This program is part of the curriculum development agenda on tropical infectious disease in Asia, especially in Indonesia and Lampung. This program has been held August 2022 until now. This program is divided into 5 phases, namely project planning, needed assessment, curriculum development, implementation, and evaluation. To achieve the objective of this program, 5 workshops have been carrying out, namely, first workshop introduction, the new curriculum to the medicine faculty of the University of Lampung. Second, workshop development, the new curriculum with medicine faculty of the University of Lampung. Third, workshop medical student assessment for the developed course. And 4, workshop overall evaluation for the developed course with the education faculty, the University of Lampung. Currently, we have arrived at the end of this program, namely the 4 workshop. With the activity on this program, I hope that Lampung will be stronger and more skilled in the field of tropic infectious disease, which, which is also one of the best value in teaching hospitals and the investigate research center of the Lampung University. Curriculum development in the medical education, such as in the field of tropical infectious disease, is a must of the quality of medical education in Indonesia pandemic. So Indonesia is getting better, especially in Lampung, which is based on the COVID-19 pandemic, monkeypox, and the other, as well as advance in science and technology in the medical education. There, ladies and gentlemen, thank you to the committee team for the prepare the event well, and thank you for all your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon.
Thank you very much, our Dean, Dr. Suripto. And next, I would like to invite Director of Universitas Lampung. And for today, will be represented by Dr. Ai Hadiat as the Vice Rector of UNILA to deliver the opening speech and officially open this event. Time is yours, sir.
Check. Yeah. Test. Okay. Thank you very much. The Honorable or most respected Hanyang University team, Professor Boyong Kim, PhD, Professor Jaehon Oh, and Mr. Kyung Hoo Yo, medical doctor, and NDB consultant, Dr. Nelda Apilia Salim, spesialis penyakit dalam, and then Mr. Dean of acting dean, Dr. Engineer Suripto Dwi Yuwono as also Vice Rector 1 on academic affairs. And then the team of curriculum development, in tropical and infectious disease, the medical faculty of Lampung University, and committee teams, and manager of PIU, Hetty. It is represented by Dr. Intan. Welcome to Radisson. And ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Tabi pun, okay, let us praise to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. Salawat and salam may always be poured to our Prophet Muhammad SAW. Peace be upon him, who has guided us to the path of truth according to the guidance of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. First of all, I would like to welcome you back, Professor Kim. This is the third time, right? Okay. I think, and the team, yeah, and the team. I think maybe because you have drink water from Kampung, you always come back. And then I'm sure when you send water from Seoul, then we will go to Seoul, and then we always come back to Seoul also. Um, I would like to thank uh, that you to the Asian Development Bank (ADB), the Republic of Korea Asian and Knowledge Partnership Fund EAKPF, Republic of Korea, and then Hanyang University for the opportunity and trust in the University of Lampung to organize the innovation and educational capability of medical school responding to infectious disease like COVID-19. It is registered on the project of ADB project TA 9450. Very detailed. Ladies and gentlemen, University of Lampung is the process of establishing as a teaching hospital and integrated research center. So, supported by ADB, with the Center of Excellence in the tropical, endocrine, and metabolic infections and medical rehabilitations. The Faculty of Medicines, University of Lampung, has specialty in the field of agromedicine and the field of medicine and health in agricultural communities, where these communities are at risk of suffering from tropical infection-related disease. In the field of research and medical faculty will be integrated into research center, which have several focuses, namely tropical medicines, biomolecular, genetic and degenerative disease, pathology and toxicology, clinic trials and laboratory diagnostic trials, and food nutrition. It is very complex in my view, and then without support from uh, other parties like Hanyang University, we cannot stand alone to develop our missions. That's why Hanyang University team, Professor Kim, Professor Oh, and Mr. Yo are really expected to be always come back to Lampung and develop continuously develop program to be sustain our cooperations, to sustain our cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, with this program, innovation and educational capabilities of medical school responding to the infectious disease like COVID-19, I think this is very appropriate to do at the faculties of medicine, University of Lampung. We hope that in the future and the collaboration with Hanyang University can be sustained, can continue, especially in the field of education, research, and community services. Does not only cover faculty of medicine, but can also in wider or broader uh, to the other fields of science. So we have mathematics and natural science faculties. We have also uh, engineering faculty, which is very relevant to like maybe biomedical science and biomedical engineering, which is the current trends of the treatment. We would like to also develop in the era of digital, can involve uh, in the digital approach in treating the patients in the future. Please allow me to open this event on behalf of Mrs. Rector. I am the Rector on Cooperation Affairs. Um, as a symbol of the start of a serious activities in the fourth workshop, innovation of educational capabilities and medical school responding to the infectious disease like COVID-19, I opened the fourth workshop, innovation of educational capabilities of medical schools responding to the infectious disease like COVID-19. By touching this mic, as always, Indonesian, if we formally establish the meeting, we have to talk like 3 times. So you have to clap the hand. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say. Uh, before I close my speech, I think we have, I just talked with Dr. Nelda, and then we have an issue in sustaining our cooperation between Nanyang, New South Lampung. Professor Kim, please uh, suggest or discuss with our team what is the other topics to continue this cooperation maybe for the following years and then for the years to come, so we can really make the agenda for that, and then uh, we can address all many issues regarding the infectious disease. More or less, please forgive me. Finally, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always guide us together to continue carrying out His mandate so that we can achieve His pleasure in this world and hereafter. Thus, thank you for all your attention. Sorry for any shortcoming or any faults done by me. And then thank you very much. I close with Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Give applause once again, please. Pak Ai, please stay there because we like to present some souvenirs to Professor Bong Yung Kim. So please, the committee.
Ini sama nggak sama yang kemarin?
Saya nggak tahu ini, Pak. Okay. Okay, while waiting the souvenirs, please, I would like to invite all of the participants to have some photo session pictures. Please step forward. Yes. Oke. Tamu dulu, silakan. The invited speakers first. Yes, from South Korea team first, and then next session will be all of the participants. Okay, please step forward to all of participants, take picture together. Oh, the banner. Okay. Could you please, yes, to the, yeah. We have nice background there, so ada fotonya di background. Okay, the gift already here, so sudah Pak. Maybe could you please stay there Pak? Yeah, because we'll take picture over there. 4. Oh ya, dua dulu. For the first gift will be delivered by the Dr. Ai to the Prof. Kim. Ada backgroundnya. Yeah. The last one. Yeah, this is the symbol of Lampung province. We call it Siger. And the second one, the gift will be delivered by our dean to the Professor Jahun O. Okay. Okay, the next souvenir will be given to Dr. Kyung Hoon Yo. Please, Dr. Ai. And for the last one will be presented to Dr. Nelda. Okay, thank you very much. I'd like to invite all the speakers and our vice rector and the dean, and also Dr. Nelda. We will continue our agenda today. Okay, we will continue our agenda. Please back to your seat. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for the next agenda, prayer will be led by Mr. Makmun Murad. Please, Pak Makmun.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Izin Pak Warek, pray in Arabic. A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Hamdan syakirin hamdan amin. Hamdan yuafi ni'amahu wa yukafi majidah. Ya Rabbana lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhika wa 'azimi sultanik. Allahumma shalli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Allahumma anta rabbi la ilaha illa anta khalaqtani wa ana 'abduka wa ana ala ahdika wa wa'dika mastata'tu. Abu laka bi ni'matika alayya wa abu bi janbi faghfir li fa innahu la yaghfiru dzunuba illa anta. Allahumma rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa dhurriyyatina qurrata a'yun waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa dhurriyyatina qurrata a'yun waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. Rabbana atina min ladunka rahmah wa hayyi' lana min amrina rasada. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzabannar. Bi fadlika subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Pak Makmun. For the next agenda, will be post-evaluation survey from Professor Bang Yung Kim, MD PhD and team. So please welcome Professor Bang Yung Kim and team. You will. Do you have PowerPoint? Oh, okay. So I think it should be moderated by Dr. Nelda. Is it? Okay. So time is yours. Terima kasih Pak Ai, Pak Suripto. Thank you very much for coming this afternoon.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. Maybe we can start just a discussion. We have no formal session, just relax. Maybe if you want to have some coffee break, eating some snacks, it's okay. From Hanyang University team, Prof. Kim and the team, there will be no special presentation. They just want to have our feedbacks or comments about this project as a whole. And I know that from this workshop, from workshop 1, 2, and 3, the Hanyang team has already made 4 course e-learning videos, e-learning materials that they hope we, Unila, can apply these e-learning videos into our curriculum, especially tropical and infectious disease curriculum, whether it is in the medical doctor profession, medical doctor education program, or medical doctor profession program or clerkship program. That's the main target, or for other study programs which will have advantage or can apply the e-learning videos. As we know that yesterday we has already held the pre-workshop for some students and some faculty. The lecturers has watched the e-learning videos and give some feedbacks and comments on the paper. But at this time, at this workshop 4, perhaps if there are any suggestions, comments, or feedback from participants about this project as a whole, or especially about the video e-learning materials, and I think also any suggestion on how we can apply these videos, the e-learning materials. Maybe any comments from participants, maybe like Dr. Dian, maybe as a head of a curriculum team.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yesterday we have a workshop to see, to watch, and to give feedback from for the video. And from the pro workshop, we see that the view is completely the our feedback in the third workshop. And we happy that there are the Indonesian subtitle, and we very appreciate that. And and from our students, they are very happy and enjoy to have the video, because they have more knowledge and more information from the Hanyang University team. And for the implementation in curriculum, in the undergraduate, we plan to keep this to put this curriculum in tropical infectious disease block. We have in the second years or in the third semester in our study program. And in the profession, in the uh, clinical clerkship, we plan to give this video as an information for the student when they are start to be the clinical clerkship. And also maybe in the others study program, we plan maybe in the residential PPDS, resident program studi such as pulmonology, and maybe before the resident come to the hospital, they have to watch the video, and they have more information about the hospital emerging and the others. Maybe like that, Dr. Nelda. In the general, we also very thankful for the Hanyang University that the video, that the curriculum, we have more feedback, and we can develop the micro and the meso curriculum in our blog, and our curriculum in the others programs, study program. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Dian. Is there any like comments or feedbacks from other participants? Dr. Nisa? Yeah.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening. Tabi pun. Maybe I'm ahead from medical bachelor study program. I want to give feedback for these several workshop. From workshop 1 in Lampung about gathering information about curriculum in UNILA, introducing curriculum in Hanyang University, we have strengthening the implementation of emerging infectious disease that have been carried out in scattered block, such as strengthening tropical infectious disease block material regarding emerging infectious disease. We have strengthening the disaster medicine block material regarding emerging infectious disease. We have strengthening the implementation of emerging infectious disease that have been carried out in scattered blocks, such as strengthening lecture material on block related to organ system regarding infectious disease. We have strengthening of laboratory practice for diagnostic of emerging infectious disease, especially in TID block and related organ system block that have material of infectious disease. We have strengthening the practice of aseptic and antiseptic present for first-year students is an effort to strengthen the concept of hospital against AID in universal precaution. We have strengthening patient safety material as an effort to strengthening the concept of hospital against emerging infectious disease. From workshop 2 in South Korea, the new curriculum developed in our study program for 2022 until 2027 for the undergraduate level of UNILA Faculty of Medicine has strengthened and has been carried out from 2022 last year. We have strengthening the concept of material regarding comprehensively integrated emerging infectious disease, especially in tropical infectious disease block. We have diagnostic laboratory tests strengthening relate to AID in special blocks, named block pathology of disease 1 and 2. So we built new block. It's named pathology of disease block 1 and 2 for implementation of this result of workshop. And we have strengthening the practice of the concept and practice of universal precaution in the laboratory training process, laboratory learning process for students and for the academic employee, and clinical lab skill present to especially for first year student for strengthening hospital against AID for student from first year. And from workshop 3 in Lampung, we have development of a learning model using e-learning that have been carried out, which is more interactive with material that can be obtained from many expertise across regions and across countries. Students and lecturers show increased understanding about AID and HAID and improvement of universal precaution behavior in our students especially who follow this workshop before. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Nisa. Yeah, of course, from the e-learning videos developed, and the students have already watched the videos and also the lectures. It broadened their insights, their knowledge, and knowing not only what happened or condition in Indonesia, but because you shared like from emerging infectious disease, the emergency medicine. Yeah, you shared that in Korea, the emergency system is very structured, not very different than what we have in Indonesia, while we don't have any like triage system. Maybe I think if this point is also can be, yeah, maybe developed, guided by your team, maybe, yeah, maybe not applied for all Indonesian, maybe at least at Abdul Muluk Hospital, perhaps, yeah, as a guidance how to make a good triage system, especially in screening of infectious disease patient like that, I think. And also the student also have more knowledge by watching the laboratory videos, many laboratory examination that we don't have in our hospital or our laboratory. We have inside, because there's more new or new for us, but maybe it's regular or usual for you in South Korea. think that's the project is very useful for us here, and yeah, the implementation, yeah, like Dr. Dian has already said that we will give to the students the videos. They have to watch the videos and as feedback how to measure their knowledge. We give some questions after they watch the videos, and then the score from the questions maybe can be added as a cumulative score for the student at the end of the block as the final score for them. Any more comments? Maybe like Dr. Oktadoni, do you have comment as a pediatrician? Maybe you want to have comment. No pediatric section in the videos, only internal medicine and laboratory. Any comments, doctor?
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. Actually, yesterday we have uh, we watched the video, but it's not a um, full video because due to the the connectivity, the access of the video is not really good. But one thing that I had um, um, self-reflection due to the video, and we see our student in the hospital, our medical student clerkship. Okay, in the hospital, especially for the topic about hospital acquired infection, we are really uh, not aware about this, especially in our student. Sometimes we put our student into the condition that they have risk to get the hospital acquired, and to give our patient um, also um, to become hospital acquired too. This is we should think again how to make our curriculum in the clinical clerkship. For the traditional way, we just think they have to move from another department to another department, but in the next, we should think also, but maybe there should be, we should include this topic to the, um, like, pre, uh, pre-clerkship, looks like a workshop before they entering the clerkship. We should give them the theory, we should give them um, um, lecture about the hospital quiet. Maybe this is that I see when we watch the previous video. And the other, we still think about how to implement and make a smooth bridging before they enter the hospital, and between the um, um, yeah, undergraduate to entering the hospital, how to make continuous about the tropical infection topic, because there's we see that there is still a big gap between undergraduate and when they're entering the hospital. They looks like confused. They still need more what is it like um, continuous lecture. Maybe I we still think about this. This is the second one that I think about our student. Maybe that's all. Maybe from um, Korean team can give us advice about this. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Oktadoni. Yeah, after three suggestion from participants, maybe can we have comment from Prof. Kim and the team about their feedbacks?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much about your helpful comments, and we are very thankful to receiving us. Receiving us with for happiness. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Basically, we are totally agree with your approaches, yeah, applying to the to the routine curriculum in tropical infectious diseases, and also as well as a clerkship program. Yeah, we totally agree with that, but is there you maybe your team also no also concerns you know, it's very difficult to lead our students um, to to study with e materials, you know, as you know, yeah, you know, the face to um, just providing e materials to them um, would not would not very effective way compared with face to face lectures, yeah. So I yeah, and your team also mentioned very good but very good suggestions about to solve it. Yeah, inserting just more even though just a small proportion of the not the knowledge in the materials into the midterm exam or final exam, student will watch the video very with more very seriously. So that would be helpful. But I, d- but considering the clerkship program or a residence program, um, I I don't know what I'm not sure what kind of way would be very very effective. In the case of my hospital, there are monthly teaching program for internship, not for residency, but not for residency, but to internship. And I in my you know, the hospital the lecture the knowledge about hospital acquired infection is very important. So I I I also attended that kind of monthly teaching. Uh, not every month, but every 3 or 4 months to remind them it is important. And sometimes I show the statistics in order to feedback uh, their adherence to hand hygiene or other clinical practices. Yeah, that would be that would be helpful. Yeah. Thank you again. And is there any suggestions, Dr. O? Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Prof. Kim. Yeah, as you said that for undergraduate program, yeah, we can like force them to watch the videos, learn the video materials, because we said that we will give some questions at their final exam like that. So they really have to watch that the details and make some notes. But yeah, for clerkship or residency program, it's a bit difficult because we cannot, yeah, just because their uh, exam is not like a structural exam paper based like that, because the exam usually based on patient, uh, not a paper. So at least, yeah, we're trying to before they entering the clerkship or before entering the residency program, uh, those videos will be especially video 1 and video 7, for video 1 and video 4, the emergency medicine and the hospital infection for residency or clerkship program. But for undergraduate block 7, all the videos can be applied to them, because in video 2 about emerging infectious disease or about a laboratory, I think we think that for clerkship and residency is not really related for them for entering the hospital, but for video 1, emergency medicine and hospital infection, that really related to them. So we can we plan for them to watch the video before entering the clerkship or residency, because yes, it is regularly as a conditions for students before entering the clerkship or before entering hospital. Every students, not only medical doctor program, yeah, or residency program, nursing students and all students before they enter the hospital for have practicing at the hospital, they will have like orientation where we give explanation, at least about how to do hand hygiene, how to do special precaution for infectious disease, something like that. So by having these videos also, we can give it to them and ask them to watch the video. But yes, for how to evaluate their knowledge after watching the video, it's still difficult to assess their knowledge. Yeah, maybe, but I don't know if it, like you said, you have like every 3 months like that. Yeah. But I don't think everyone in here, only at the first time they before they enter the hospital. Yeah, but maybe from the hospital can also add some data about like that, the how the maybe hospital infectious disease numbers at that hospital, is that increasing or decreasing after we applied these videos to students, or maybe like accidents, needle stick injuries, maybe if there are any happening after that, maybe that can be as an evaluation after these videos. Uh, is there any comments maybe from other study programs? Maybe public health, maybe if there any, maybe you can use any video as a teaching materials, or any comments, Doc? Any? Medical education unit, please.
Okay, thank you. About video or online learning or e-learning, we think we can use the video, and maybe we will modification the video, or we uh, uh, create the video, another video, to the increase of knowledge the student about tropical infection disease, and integrated in all learning teaching learning method in the program study. I think that's we plan about the curriculum. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Hope that these videos, and also maybe you can make modification videos and then integrate it in the curriculum. Okay, thank you. Any comments? No.
And besides of our video, we will provide audition videos that were developed by another hospital, who they are participating in this project, and they are connected with another country. So maybe we can provide those materials with until the next month. However, those materials not translated to Indonesian, perhaps about but in English, the lectures in English. That will you may use those kind of materials in addition to what we already provided. Yeah.
Yeah, as we know that this projects not only at Unila but also in Laos and also in Turkmenistan. Yeah, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, and the course or the project they differ different from what is developed in here.
Yeah, yeah. Because the situation in each countries and each university are somewhat different. So there are, of course, there are some common common uh, mater, materials. However, we maybe we can provide you some education materials about medical statistics or uh, yeah, another medicine from another other aspect. Yeah.
That will be very good, Prof. Kim, because yeah, learning is we have to learn all the time. So any source materials, learning from developed from this project, applied in other universities, if it can be shared to us too, that will be very good. And although it is not translated into Bahasa, if it is in English, I think that will be better because in technology now we can use some translator, online translator to translate the videos and hope we can get good knowledge, broaden our insight, our understanding about, especially in tropical infectious disease. Okay. Any comments? If there's no comments about how we applied these e-learning videos, we can conclude that, of course, we will apply integrated these videos into the curriculum, at least for the undergraduate or the medical study, education study of, in block 7, all the videos we can give the student to watch and give some questions for them as a short quiz after watching videos, and then we can put some questions into their final exam of the blocks. And for the clerkship or residency program, before they entering the hospital, we can ask them to watch the video about emergency medicine, disaster medicine, especially infectious disease, and also hospital infection videos. But for how to assess their knowledge, I think we will find how to the method how to assess that. For other study programs, maybe we cannot say it right now because, but we will, the videos will be at the medical education unit. So any study program that would think that this videos is related to their study program, they can use their video. The lecturer can use the video to teach the students. I think that's all. And I think that's for how to apply the videos, and about the how to sustain to maintain our relationship after this project end. Because yeah, if we can finish the workshop as soon as possible, I think that's better because I know that you are tired. Maybe you want to have some rest. Like I said before, that in Unila we have changing in the leaders, the dean. So it is a week, and also we have some difficulties about. Maybe we have some suggestions, but we don't know our next leaders, are their views, their vision, whether they will support this or not. But since this is a part of the HETI project, since that HETI project is having this concentration in Unila, not only in Faculty of Medicine, also in other faculties, I think this should be in the priority for the next whoever who will be the dean of Unila, Faculty of Medicine of Unila. So I also said to the Vice Rector, Prof. Ai and Dr. Suripto, yeah, they said just have discussion. We make some points. Then we can give suggestion to them. Then we just hope that they will put what our suggestion into their priority to develop or to establish at the next point. Any suggestion from participants? Because if for memorandum of understanding of MOU have already signed between Hanyang University and Unila. Okay, please.
Part of the HETI project.
Oh yeah, okay, please, Dr. Pia.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Thank you for the opportunity. About our sustainability, about our, I suggest to maintain our relationship between Hanyang University and Unila. It's better to to help us to do fellowship program for our HETI program. We have a fellowship program. Fellowship program. There are in immunology, and then pathology, and then endocrinology, and so on. And if the Hanyang University don't mind, I ask you to help us to get the center for our fellowship program, especially in our fellowship program immunology, pathology, endocrinology, and dermatovenerology, ophthalmology. Yeah, maybe we can make apa ya? We have already MOU ya for this. Yeah, yeah. That's all. Maybe to maintenance our relationship. So if we can do fellowship program in Hanyang University, we can get something to maintenance our program in capacity building.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, like as we said before, that MOU has already signed. So I think if the MOU from the Hanyang and Unila has already signed, so we as the executor, like well, can make real cooperation like that. Yeah. The fellowship is in immunology, endocrinology,
Immunology, endocrinology, pathology, and
dermatovenerology. Yeah.
dermatovenerology.
Yeah.
Immunohistochemistry.
Yeah. Actually, basically, in my personal opinion, those kind of changing exchanging fellowship or exchange faculty program should be beneficial to both sides. Yeah. To speak frankly about HETI project, is there many most of professors in Hanyang University will think that's not very beneficial, but there are a lot of burden to them. Yeah, that will be problem because I know visiting period is only 3 months. Is that right? Three months. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, 3 months. There, we cannot do anything. Yeah, in 3 months. In 3 months, yeah. But if if I if one professor accept on one faculty from Unila, they have to guide and they have to show they have to take care of them for 3 months without 3 months. If the kind of exchange program will be promoted, I think 3 months is very short time. At least it should be 1 year, and at least the visitor can help our, for example, our laboratory works, or yeah, like that. That would be more realistic. In but I and Dr. O will will happily accept some faculties who want to visit our team. But you know, my specialty is clinical infectious diseases, and his specialty is disaster medicine. So maybe I found that it's very the situation is very difficult, because most of the faculty who want to visit Korea is working in basic science, yeah, basic medical science. So so it's somewhat hard. However, if you visit our if you want to visit infectious disease department or emergency medicine department, even though we cannot take care of you for full time, but we can we can show our infrastructures, or we can show our facilities as when Unila team came to Seoul. Yeah, that's what I what we can do to your team. Yeah.
Maybe for structured fellowship program, it's very difficult unless we because for when we want to enter Korea, we have to apply for visa. Then the visa is only 3 months. 3 months, and we have to. But the visa is different if we maybe applied as students. Yeah, but if have applied for student, it must be have maybe like acceptance. Program that we are accepted at that university, like that. Maybe it's the difference student visa and like visiting visa. So perhaps for structured fellowship program is is difficult to implement unless we really make a like structure fellowship, ya memang benar-benar terdaftar begitu, mungkin registered, really registered as a student at that university. Then we applied for visa student. I think that's the point. But in this kind of programs, maybe we just can come there as like visiting Korea. Then maybe have some like we have like Prof Kim or Prof O as our professor. There will teach us or bring us as like an observer, maybe like an observer at your department, like that. That is very possible, I think, for maybe 2 months or or maximum 3 months, perhaps, like that. If is that possible?
We do it for 3 months, only 3 months. Berapa? Lah ya kan kita memang cuma 90 hari. Memang cuma 90 hari. Just for 3 months. No. For our fellowship, we just held it for 3 months. 3 months kan? Nah, just for 3 months. We held the program for 3 months. our schedule for fellowship is just for 3 months.
In fact, in the case, in my case, and maybe similar to Dr. O's case, it's very hard to taking care of the visiting faculty for first time. It's almost impossible. But maybe in the case of infectious disease department, maybe you can visit to us once or twice a week. Yeah, once or twice a week, and you can observe what we are doing. Yeah.
Yeah, because we know that Prof. O and Prof. Kim cannot make decision regarding other
Yeah.
department, but maybe for infectious disease department and emergency disaster medicine department, it is possible if UNILA send maybe lecturers, or is it possible for students to like have observation, like observer there in at your hospital, maybe not just not following you every day, but they can be integrated in you can give them some assignment or like that. Every day they must visit, like, because when I was in clerkship program in medical doctor profession, our university has MOU with in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. So I included in that program. We visited that hospital for 6 weeks. We divided in two departments. We choose two departments. So every 3 weeks, for one department, we have 3 weeks. We chose internal medicine and OBGYN. OBGYN. So we join their activities there, the clerkship student there, visiting patient, in OBGYN helping deliveries of patient, but we're not doing because we don't have any license to do that, but we just observe. And by doing that, we have broadened our knowledge that how it is different from our country, that in other countries, many innovation or technologies have been applied there, not in our country. So we from that activities, we really have many more information from doing that activity. So perhaps if is it possible for students from here, or maybe lecturers from UNILA can visit there, maybe just 1 month or 2 months. I think that's enough to observe, but they only as observer, like that. What do you think?
At least infectious diseases department or emergency medicine department, we can say it's okay, but it's hard to take care of them for every day. But yeah. But yeah, that's possible thing. Yeah.
That's okay. Not for every day. Like when I visited Kuala Lumpur University of Kebangsaan Malaysia, I how many at 2004, I was in clerkship. So yeah, we have our professors as our the professor, but we don't every day we visit, we meet them. We just he gave us you can go to every room, ward room, and something like that. We also make friends with they give us students as how will together with us, showing every ward, every laboratories or something like that. And maybe that is possible, I think.
How about fellowship in laboratory?
fellowship in
in laboratory, not in patient, but we
yeah,
will
basic
do
medicine, yeah.
fellowship in laboratory. For example, I want to if if the Hanyang University can accept me to fellowship in there, I will plan to fellowship in laboratory to learn how to learn about immunology and immunology examination and how to make inflammation in cell culture and such as like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is possible for us to do fellowship in DRL laboratory.
I think maybe because Prof Kim and Prof O is in different library, but maybe he can just give names of the professor there.
Okay.
Perhaps, yeah, we as the lecturer must contact the professor
Contact
by
personally.
Yeah, personally. I
Oh,
think, yeah,
yeah.
contact personally. Maybe we can just explain the background that we are from Unila. We have. MOU between Hanyang and Unila and Haiti project. So if it's possible for us to do like fellowship like that, if we finish the fellowship, is there any letters or like that?
Yeah. The
like certificate.
output, our output are first certificate, and then we have to write a manuscript or proposal, research proposal after we do fellowship.
Oh yeah, I think because we know that Prof Kim or Prof O cannot make any promises about that. Maybe I think we personally should contact those professor related to our fellowship, but maybe they can help because maybe we don't know. They can
Maybe-
help giving a suggestion of names of professors. Maybe in immunology, the professors you can contact this professor because he is the head of this, or endocrinology. That I think you can help. With that.
Maybe I need your help, Prof Kim, to make a communication with the professor in immunology, endocrinology in Hanyang University.
Yeah, yeah. You know. Actually, maybe your situation is similar. You're very close to some professors and others not. Yeah. So in the case of who are very close to me, I can recommend your team more strongly. However, yeah, yeah, because of that occasion, yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
I cannot say I can do, yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We got it.
Is there any Dr. Dian?
Uh, yeah, I think the important thing is the detail. Yeah, detail. As I mentioned, that kind of collaboration should be beneficial to both sides. So yeah, I in my personal opinion, dispatching some researcher in order to doing some laboratory works in our team for example for 1 year or for 2 year, that would be okay. And there are some professors who are um, searching for the kind of international researchers. However, yeah, I think the detail is more important. Would be more important. Yeah. Yeah, that very sadly in my country there are just very few parasitologists. Yeah, yeah, that's a big order. Yeah.
Perhaps we have already heard some comments or suggestions about how to sustain this relationship. Maybe any comment?
So, I'm O at in my department and director of Magical Education Center. So, when I will back Korea, uh, I will say our dean and colleague about your suggestion strongly. So I hope it uh, it will be continued and it is possible. I hope so. Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Mm. Well, yeah. Um, we of course we are very hoping to continue our good relations. Yeah. In the future as well. Yeah. But finding finding and obtain securing the strong motivation like this project is somewhat challenging. Yeah. So anyway, if there, yeah, of course there are limitations because we cannot do our team cannot do everything, but we 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 are going to make efforts to help your team if there are some requests. Yeah.
Dr. Yu? Or do you? Yeah, yeah. It is. Well, like you said, of course, if we want to have some cooperation, it should be give advantage to both sides, not only for Unila but also from the Hanyang. Maybe I think if any Hanyang University medical student want to have like a visiting program to Unila, I think I think that's okay. I think that's okay. We were very welcome that. Yeah, because especially maybe yeah, every different country has different specialties. Yeah, different country have different specialties. Like you said, in Korea, parasitology is not very popular anymore like that because different climate like that. So since this is now the world is going global, so Indonesia now is welcoming foreign doctors coming and have practice in Indonesia. So I don't know, maybe in the next 10 years, some Korean doctors can have a medical practice in Indonesia. So I think, yeah, and for myself, by knowing other countries, especially their diseases like that, that will be very can enrich ourselves like that, enrich ourselves. That's what I got from my experience when we visited as a visiting program, my clerkship program in 2004. So if Korean students would like to come, like from in my university, University of Sriwijaya, because we know that Indonesia is infectious disease like malaria, tuberculosis is still in high cases. We have students from Netherlands. Students from Netherlands, they regularly have a observer in a pediatrician. Yeah, in university they for I don't know 1 month or 2 months there, they're not they've mingle with other students, other medical doctor profession clerkship. They study about focusing on infectious disease like that. So it's regular, but since COVID-19, the program stopped. But I don't know if it is already started, but I don't think it's not started yet. So I think that uh, if we think about how to give advantage in both sides, maybe your students can came to here, and we can send our students to Hanyang Faculty of Medicine, at least to enrich their knowledge about other work like that, not only our place like that. Okay. Any comments or suggestions, Dr. Ririn? Any? No. Yes. Dr. Susi? Okay. Yeah. Dr. Indri, as the head of the jurusan now. No. Okay. Medical. Okay. If we don't have any more feedbacks or suggestions, the survey has already accepted by Dr. Yus. Maybe you can make the evaluation. I think we can end this workshop. Okay. We can end this workshop 4. Thankfully, from this workshop 4, we have output 4 e-learning videos that developed by the Hanyang University team, so we can implement it and we can use it to our students. And we're waiting for other videos from other developed by other universities for other countries. And since I'm from University of Sriwijaya, I also ask for your permission. Maybe I can use these videos too for my students, because I in Palembang I'm not only teaching students at University of Sriwijaya. I also teach at we have a Faculty of Medicine from Universitas Muhammadiyah Palembang, and their block now is running at this month. So I can give them, I can ask them to watch this video as supplementary materials to broaden their knowledge. Because maybe if we said that it's from Korea, since Korea now is very popular in among teenagers now, among students, I think they will be excited to watch the videos. At least they can get more knowledge about infectious disease. I think that's all. We can wrap up this workshop 4. Thank you very much for all your kind appreciation, your attendance here. Hope we can get more knowledge, more insights about infectious disease, and especially in educating and creating more good medical doctor. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Neda, for moderating this session. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are now coming to the end of this event. On behalf of the host and the Faculty of Medicine, Universitas Lampung, we'd like to thank you once again for your support and participation in this event. And once again, thank you very much because we have second day for tomorrow, right? So, hopefully we'll be see you for tomorrow. We'll have agenda for tomorrow here tomorrow morning. Is it? No, just today. Oh, okay. So we'll meet again for the second day tomorrow morning, I think. So thank you very much. I would like to close this meeting by saying hamdalah and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Session again. Okay.